Hi, and welcome back to Wood Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about something that initially causes some concern with regards to how you make money, your job, your revenue stream, whatever it is that you do. It's like the way I'm picturing it is a hose that has like a fold or bend in it, and you have to straighten it out if you want things to like work out, right? But we've got poverty in the reverse. So it's like the universe wants to say, hey, yeah, there's going to be like a little bit of an issue here or a little bit of a roadblock or maybe even a pivot that you don't expect. You might end up doing something you didn't expect to be for your, main bread and butter. But the universe is like, it's okay. You're going to like this. This will work out. Hello there, Holy Yoga. Hello, Peggy. How we doing? Let's go on spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. All right. Let's see what else we've got for you. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Friday. I hope you've got some good plans for the weekend. Hello, Sidebinder. How are you? Let's see. Let's dive in with the Fairy Lenormand, shall we? What else do we have? Also, I'm kind of toying with the idea of offering like maybe a $20 here's what happens for you from now until the end of the year. If that's something you'd be interested in as far as personal readings, let me know. I don't know if people would be more into something a little bit more detailed or if having that kind of lower price point is more attractive. So comment and let me know, you guys. Hello there, Jane Doe. How are you? Hello. We've got the Fish, which is number 34. This talks about good news. And we've got number 3, which is the Ship. Yeah, so here's the thing. I feel like there's going to be a redirection. There's going to be a change. For some of you, maybe it's as simple as you start to work for a different boss or a different team. Maybe you start working on production instead of development. Whatever it is, there's a change here. For some of you, it's more drastic. For some of you, you're like, you know what? I'm done with the corporate world. I'm going to go do this. Or, hey, I've got this book. I'm going to work on getting it published. There's a significant change here. But even though there might be a little bit of danger whenever we have travel, right? There's good news here for you. So I do like to see that. Let's go with, we're going to go with the Santa Muerte. Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? Hello, Voyager. How are you today? Let's see what else we've got going on. We've got Queen of Cups in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups in the reverse. So to be honest, it kind of feels to me like you were dealing with a boss, a team, a company, a department. It could be one person or a group, right? But in the context likely of your job, there's somebody here who is manipulative, doesn't really care about others, very focused on the bottom line. So, maybe you need a day off because you're not feeling well. They don't care. Are you going to get the work done? How is that going to happen? Like, I don't see you as a human. I see you as a number, right? I don't like that energy, but I'm sure some of you can pick up exactly who I'm talking about, right? This is somebody who I feel has very little joy in their life. They might not have a lot going on in terms of a social life or a family life, and therefore they expect the same of others. This is just kind of, I don't know, like Scrooge energy a little bit. Hello there, GP. What's up, Tiana? How we doing? What else do we have? Got the Tower in the reverse. Strength. And the Devil. What? All right. I mean, that makes sense to me. Look, some of you are working for or working with people that maybe don't really know what they're doing. So with the tower in the reverse, it looks to me like you're being removed from a situation that is not going to be good for you. You are this strength energy, and I like to see it. You could have Leo in your chart. But this devil energy, it's like you're being removed from this because you don't deserve to have the consequences of somebody else's actions. So if there is a layoff happening, for example, and you don't know about it, you might be swooped out of there and sent over to a different department or find a different job. There's something here that you're meant to avoid. So the universe is like moving you. Like, okay, we're just gonna go right over here, okay? Yeah, I know it's a little weird, but just trust me. Hello, Rachel. How are we doing? What else do we have? Six of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. There could be somebody here that was trying to make you out to be the problem on a team, trying to make it seem like you weren't getting your deadlines on time, or you weren't, a team player. But it does feel to me like there's something here that's actually pretty difficult for this person to pin on you, or they're kind of struggling to get this narrative to be like believed. So with the Magician in the reverse, this person, though they do seem to be quite difficult to deal with, probably a little bit cantankerous, they're also kind of ineffectual. I know you know what I was going to say. Magician in the reverse, they don't have the right tools. They don't have the right skill set. They don't know how to actually mess with you the way that they would like to, but I do feel like they tried. I do feel like they've tried. And so you're just kind of like, I'm just trying to get my job done. Could you like stop trying to cause me issues? That'd be great. Right? Maybe this person's threatened by you. We have the Moon in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely a work reading. And somebody has been trying to move things around to make themselves look better or make it seem like they haven't messed something up. I feel like this is really fun for me. I love that card in the middle. That's the Four of Pentacles, right? For me, this is like if you've ever played, I don't know, Risk, Scrabble, like really anything, I guess. Settlers of Catan. Like somebody gets up to go to the bathroom. That's just terrifying, right? Like who's going to look at my stuff? Who's going to mess with my things? I don't know. I don't trust you people. I feel like there's something here where you completed a project or you did what you were supposed to do, and then you went back and you checked on something and you saw that something wasn't quite right. So I don't know if this is somebody who approves your work. I don't know if this is somebody you work in tandem with. I don't know if this is somebody who has access to where you keep your files or your work. But I feel like you went back in and you found some sort of information that suggested this Queen of Cups in the reverse was trying to make it out to look like you hadn't done your work, you didn't do it right, or I don't know, you were careless. And I don't like it. But it didn't work. You went back. It's too bad, like they really like you to be careless, but you're not. So you went back and you checked it and you found something. And then a number 8 could be important for you. 5 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, this person is trying to fire you or is about to fire you. They do feel combative or contentious in some way, like they have to show you who's boss or they have to prove that they're better than you. I do see them literally trying to do what they can to mess with your money. So for some of you, this could be somebody who's tried to kind of like make your reviews out to be more negative than they should because they don't want you to get a promotion. Or this could be somebody who, if they're more at a peer level, try to maybe leave you out of the conversation or, not share team info. But this Queen of Cups in the reverse is coming out as the Magician in the reverse, somebody who doesn't have what it takes, right? And here's you. You're like, what's that? Shocking, by the way, that we have the Empress in the reverse after we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Whoever this is trying to mess with you, you're like, I got this. So I'm excited and this because you're up for the challenge. They're trying to make things more difficult. So like they throw you a curveball and you're like, you want to try harder next time, sweetie? That wasn't even difficult for me. Try again. Because this person's goal is to make you mess up, make you look bad, make you perhaps a target. They're threatened by you. So we have Judgment. Again, for some of you, you might actually lose your job from this person. The universe wants you to know there is a backup plan. There is like protection for you, even though you're dealing with somebody who's really like not a fan. We've got the Hermit in the reverse, Fool in the reverse. Sorry, I think I had one flip over in here. Maybe not. Double check. No, okay. Strength. I'm telling you, number 8 is important. Look, part of the problem here is I feel like you've really made clear to other people that there were things about this Queen of Cups in the reverse that they either lied about in terms of their capabilities or their strengths, or you're just flat out better than this person and they hate it. But with them coming out as the Hermit in the reverse, what really seems to come through is this is somebody who doesn't really have the same training as you or doesn't have the same expertise as you. But for some reason, they've either like been there longer or they have like a higher title. They feel superior to you. So it's like they're embarrassed because you do their job better than them. Fool in the reverse. So they're trying to prevent you from getting accolades. They're trying to prevent you from being promoted or being recognized for that. They're trying to make you look bad, but it's not an easy task for them. For you to come out as Strength when they're attacking you tells me that for many of you, you're the kind of person where if somebody's running their mouth about you, you're just kind of like, whatever. You're going to know who I am, whether or not you believe that person. I'm going to do me and you can make up your mind, whatever. I'm not going to like try to sell myself to you, right? So there is some sort of change, a shift that's happening because this Queen of Swords in the reverse is starting to be exposed or seen as somebody who is trying to make you look bad. So it could be that their boss or somebody else within the company is like, hey, this doesn't really, why is somebody making this difficult? There's a change here. Again, for some of you, this is just like a reorg. For some of you, this is a change in terms of now I don't work there anymore, or maybe they lose their job. There's a change here, and it's because this person's been messing with you. 7 of Swords, clarifying the 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I really feel like for the majority of you, this person's trying to make it look like you did not get something done or you did something incorrectly. You're not doing what we pay you for, blah, blah, blah. But the issue is there's some evidence here or there's some information you have in terms of I know what I did and I know I had to fix it, right? Oops. All right. This is the gold foil tarot. What else do we have? Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords in the reverse. So because there's been an attempt here to create some sort of misrepresentation of you or some illusion, right? Seven of Cups, to your peers or other people you work with, this network of people, it's becoming more and more clear who you are. You came out as strength, right? So you have a reputation. You have already demonstrated that you're reliable. Now the efforts that this Queen of Cups has been, putting into a battle with you seem to really only be causing them issues. With the King of Swords in the reverse, it makes me feel like people are well aware that there's just like a lie going around about you. It's not true. So we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. It might have taken some time, but there is something happening here. And, I don't normally see it this way, but right now I see that Ace of Wands as like the whip. No, not the whip. I think there's a little bit of punishment happening here. This is like someone getting written up. This is somebody getting moved. This is somebody getting demoted. This is somebody like slap on the wrist, right? And I feel like that's for the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So basically, whatever they were trying to cause to happen to you actually seems to have bounced back onto them. They wanted to cause you problems. They wanted to get you in trouble. They have gotten themselves in trouble. And with Seven of Swords in the reverse, they may even have to come and talk to you about it. There might be like a mediated, somebody sitting in between the two of you talking about what actually happened. Gotta love that, right? All right, what else do we have? Emperor in the reverse. Also totally worth mentioning that I had Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups all in a row. So 777. Emperor in the reverse, Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. The problem here is I do feel like for many of you, if you are retained by this group of people, if you are, still working for this company, it has exposed for you what's going on with regards to leadership or management in a way that might already kind of tempt you to walk away anyways. So even though I feel like you get the right outcome from this situation, there could be some of you that feel like you're getting like pushed out of this company and you have to find a new job. But I love that we have the Queen of Wands here because it makes me feel like the reason this isn't really that detrimental to you is there are actually people that really do want to hire you. So I feel like you're highly marketable, right? Five of Pentacles in the reverse, a financial increase. And the Ace of Pentacles. Can I get a huzzah? Look, we've got somebody here that has not been paid what they should have been paid or has not been valued by somebody who was able to give merit increases. So the universe is like, we're going to do something about that. We're going to make this right because we see you as very effective. We see you as like awesome, right? So let's give you a promotion with or without this person's help. We're going to make sure you get that money. Eight of Swords. Three of Wands. Now, I don't feel like there's a bunch of bosses like going to jail, right? You could technically view the Eight of Swords as somebody who could have a risk legally. But I think more so this is somebody who maybe loses their ability to have direct reports or loses their ability to gain access into other people's accounts. There's something here where this person, like I said, they get a little slap on the wrist, like, we know what you did. We didn't really think that was cool. Okay. Hi there, Penny. How are you doing? I think that was the right call, Peggy. So with the Three of Wands, this is very much so the same energy as number 3 from the Lenormand. We have somebody that is ready for an adventure, ready for some travel, ready to go explore something else. I love how you guys get all excited for each other. That's adorable, dude. All right. Actually, let's switch to another deck here. Let's see. All right. This is the Golden Girls. Oops. What else do we have? Three of Swords. Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like somebody is being demoted or, I kind of want to say punished, but that feels like the wrong word. This person has consequences for how they treated you, and it's going to be different for all of you, right? But it's something that makes them feel like they can't move forward. This is, for some of you, it's as dumb as I don't get the best parking spot anymore. For some of you, it's, I'm not going to be a manager of that team anymore, or a manager of that person anymore. So we have a change up. And it does impact this person's money, at least over the long term. I really feel like somebody gets some sort of talking to from HR, like, hey, we don't think that's cool what you were doing here. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Hello, Diana. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. We've got Temperance. Yeah, this is a balancing out. So this person may have felt like they had all the power or they could do what they wanted because they were in some ways superior or like had more tenure. There was something here that gave them like a sense of superiority, right? But with the Page of Swords, I feel like there was information exposed or information found, information provided, perhaps directly to HR that was like, hey, this Queen of Cups in the reverse is literally hurting the company just for their own ego. And so that's why we have this, maybe even for some of you, this could feel a little bit reckless, right? You might not realize there's an investigation and then all of a sudden you realize this person's in trouble because maybe they've done this to more than you, right? But with the Six of Swords, I see you moving away from this issue. And as a result, your finances improve. Seven of Swords. Four of Swords. Eight of Swords in the reverse. That's a lot of air energy. So you could have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in your chart. And the Four of Cups. So yeah, look, we've got some significant changes happening, and it all starts because of this Queen of Cups in the reverse trying to lie about you or play some sort of trick, try to make you look bad, right? So yes, this happened. Yes, there may have been some issues, but it gets like worked out, right? If you're a wrinkly pair of pants, there is an iron and an ironing board and someone's going to fix it, okay? Do not freak out. Eight of Swords in the reverse is about freedom, being able to move past whatever has prevented forward movement. And I love that it's clarifying the Six of Swords because that's talking about moving into calmer waters. So yes, there could be a sense that you've been rejected. You might feel a little bit frustrated because this person has been messing with your money, but the universe has your back. You are protected. Things are going to get better. So, just patience. You'll be all right. This is the Gypsy Oracle. We have haughtiness in the reverse. For all of you horny people, that is HAUGHT, not hottie bobody, okay? Chill. I know it's Friday. Why don't you go get you a date, okay? This is somebody who has humility, okay? This is somebody who is not out there bragging all of the time. And that's probably why some of these people really do come to your defense, because they know that you deserve a better boss situation or better treatment, right? Death in the reverse. There is something here making sure you don't hit the ground. You get to actually have what you're supposed to have. Oh, two, are you saying you like my idea? If so, I shall implement it. Dude, I'm doing pretty well. I wish it were just a little bit warmer, but it's not as cold as yesterday, so that's cool. It's the Aqua Legends. I wonder what kind of shenanigans you two would get into. All right. What else do we have? So we've got money in the reverse and frivolity. What a fun word to say. Frivolity. Sorry, I really like the British accent. Look, this for me feels like a call to action. Don't let your mood suffer. Don't get, to the point where you're treating people poorly or, they think you're a jerk. There might be a little constraint on your finances. It might be a good idea to be a little bit like, checking yourself, because you might like lash out at somebody because, nobody likes it when somebody's messing with your money. But frivolity, this is like the universe saying, it's okay, don't fret. You might not be able to buy the latest Ed Hardy shirts, but we got you. Just, wait like a week. Do they still make those? Is that still a thing, you guys? I'm sorry. I should really stop making fun of people's fashion choices. I can't help it. I can't help it, you guys. See, this is what I thought it was initially. Look at how similar these cards are. With the chair in the room with the red drapes. Yeah, you see? I hope you guys hate all of my accents. They're kind of bad, but whatever. It really does look like the same room to me. Slightly different window, but that's okay. The Thief card came out in the reverse, as did the Money card. And that tells me, yeah, somebody was trying to mess with your money. Somebody was trying to make it difficult for you to get promoted. Someone was trying to make it difficult for you to find that glow up or that blessing that is meant for you. So then the universe was like, and this Queen of Cups in the reverse had to sit down, had to think about the choices they've made. Maybe they even got a little dunce cap. So we've got joyfulness, clarifying the frivolity card. The butterfly one. Do not fret, my friend. Yes, they're going to be, a couple days, maybe a couple weeks where you're like, where's my money? What's happening? But it's okay. Things are going to work out. All right. This is the Gilded Reverie. We've got the Ring. Now, this is a pretty career-focused reading, so I would just remind you all, the Ring can talk about a contract. It doesn't have to be a wedding. However, the way I'm seeing it is, for some of you, there are complications to the situation if there is any nepotism or maybe your boss is married to the owner of the company. But this, I think, from the majority of you is more so saying there's another contract waiting, like ready for you and waiting. And when you leave, if you leave this current situation, I feel like it'd be an increase for you. Wishing well. It might be a dream job. It might be a significant increase for you financially. But it does feel like it's supposed to be for you. The issue here is we've got the mask and the compass. There could be somebody here that tries to lead you a little bit astray. And I don't feel like this is our Queen of Cups in the reverse. This could be, for some of you, a spouse. For some of you, maybe a parent or a mentor. I want you to be really cautious about how you make your decisions and trust your gut and your intuition. Because I do feel like there's somebody here who tells you something, but they are being two-faced. They're thinking about how it impacts them. They're not thinking about how it impacts you. For some of you, this could be somebody who doesn't want you to move away if there's a good job prospect for you that is at a distance. So this could be like a love interest that doesn't want you to actually move away. They love you, but they got to support you, right? To love someone is to want them to be happy in their career. I feel that, Grant. Hello, Twin Dragon. Hello, Frederick. How we doing? The aliens. All right, there's that ship card again. Yeah, we've got some moves, you know. Maybe you're actually moving to a new place. But for many of you, this is saying you have a new job. You have a new situation to go to. You're not going to have to deal with this Queen of Cups in the reverse very long. I do feel like for many of you, there's somebody here that is going to be like an advocate for you, somebody that could work at the future company where you're going to work that really wants to bring you on board, or somebody who wants to partner with you, somebody who tells you how they started their own business. There's somebody here who helps guide you. All right, so we have number 37, which is time, or the cuckoo clock. And number 10, which is the scythe. I mean, these two cards could pretty easily just represent that song Closing Time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yeah, it's time, you know, it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to go where you are appreciated. Perhaps there's something in particular you're able to learn at a different company or with a different boss, right? There's better things for you and more monies. I like that. All right, let's see what else we have for you. This is the situations deck. We've got the Twin Flames card and Cleansing. Now that is interesting because we have a pretty work-focused reading here. For some of you, changing your work situation is what brings in a love opportunity for you. And for some of you, that is somebody you already know and you might be missing. Whenever I see the Twin Flames card, I like to just put out a little bit of caution. Let's keep in mind that nobody owns you. Nobody is entitled to your soul or your love. We've got to be able to choose ourselves and prioritize self-care over giving into a relationship that we feel like we have to have, right? But this is, for me, this is saying you are getting to that point where a lot of good things are happening for you because you've been able to make changes. So it does feel like this is kind of maybe like the eye of the storm for you. You've already done quite a lot to make changes in your life. And things could get a little exciting for you. Ooh. All right. Some of you maybe just needed to get your money right so that you could have this love connection. Like, where is this coming from? We were talking about money for like 30 minutes. There you go. Eye of the tiger. I like that too. You guys, what? There's somebody here who is about to tell you just how important you really are to them. This person, either they are working to clear out any of the toxicity or the roadblocks between the two of you, or you are, or both. The thing with twin flames is, it says it right on the card, you mirror each other. So you could be doing something and your person is doing the same, you know, tidying up. I do feel like there is a trip planned or a desire to go visit somebody with this road. And this is talking about projecting the future. So there's probably plans in the next 8 weeks or less. It's a general reading, so I can't get too specific, you guys, but you can always hit me up for a personal reading. You work with your twin flame. How do you work with your twin flame? That would be wild. I don't think I could do it. All right. This is the Morgan Greer. What else do we have? That Magician card is out again, and the Fool and the Knight of Swords. I think this is basically saying we have somebody who figures out their work situation, improves their money, finally feels like they're in a situation where they're valued for the skills that they offer. And that's what makes them feel like now they're ready to go after the love that they want. For some of you, this is a new person that you meet. We do have the Fool here. For others of you, we've got this twin flame card. This is somebody that you have specifically been working on your life in order to be able to be ready to be with that person. And Knight of Swords indicates a very fast-moving energy. So it's looking like somebody has achieved a lot, and now they're at the point where they have to decide, am I going to confess how I feel? Page of Wands in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, 7 of Cups. Another time where we have 7s in a row. Yeah. Again, I feel like the universe is saying you're going to like drive through some fog. Okay. You're not going to really know what's going on. But what do you do when you have fog that you have to drive through? You turn on your lights, you drive a little bit slower. I don't know, use GPS so you know how the road curves. You'll be okay. You're not going to know exactly what's going on, but keep on trucking. That Queen of Cups in the reverse again, huh? King of Wands in the reverse. Devil in the reverse. Look, I feel like we have somebody here. I'm going to refer to you as Strength. Magician, right? You've been able to cleanse your life of multiple energies that had been blocking you. Most notably, we have a Queen of Cups and a King of Wands, both in the reverse. This would be, now, it could be family, it could be exes, it could be friends, it could be people from your work. But these are people who specifically were impacting your ability to believe in a new chapter or in your ability to start something new. And once you let go of caring about whatever these two, can I call them numbskulls? Does that offend anyone? Whatever they believe, once you toss that out the window and you're like, screw you. I think I'm actually pretty cool. I'm going to go do what I'm supposed to do. That's when the wheel starts changing for you, the Wheel of Fortune, and things improve financially and then romantically. Did you like that? Yeah. Yeah. We got Judgment in the reverse. I guess Spirit didn't. Queen of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. Heavy earth energy. And they're looking right at each other. Interesting. Yeah, I really feel like this is saying something was prevented from coming back around, or someone was not able to feel like they were moving forward until they addressed this financial situation. That's why this Eight of Swords finally flipped over, right? We have somebody that was like, okay, I get it. I just needed to put my energy into the right area of my life. I've been able to find a new job, or, I've been reassigned to a team that makes more sense for what my skill set is. And now I'm going to make more money. That's right, you are. Carmen said so. Hello, WJ. How you doing tonight? Happy Friday. Dang it. Every time I try to fix these, they just fight with me. All right, what else do we have? Four of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Wands in the reverse. I don't want you to get too excited about this. But, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, people, whoever they are to you. For some of you, these are your parents. For some of you, these are people that you worked with and thought you could trust. They have consequences for what they did to make things more difficult for you. Now, obviously, that's going to depend upon who these people are, what they did, blah, blah, blah. But for some of them, I feel guilty over what I did. I feel like I've lost trust between us. For others, I have lost my ability to work as hard as I used to, or I have lost a client, I think I told you guys a story before. There was one time where I got laid off, and the company that had laid me off was really hopeful that they could just assign a new person to manage the account. Even though I brought that account in based on my previous relationship for my old job. I went way back with that person, right? Good luck. Well, they set up a meeting. I was told afterwards, right? They set up a meeting with this client, and they were explaining, Carmen was laid off. This is going to be, your new point of contact here. We're really looking forward to seeing what it is that, we can do to help you. And that person was like, oh, you're not working with Carmen anymore? Nah, I'm good. I kind of feel like there's something like that here, where if they were counting on something financially, bottom line, because of what you brought to the company or because of what you could do, that is no longer a thing. If this is more of support that you gave to these people, maybe it was an ex that really liked to count on you to come fix their pipes whenever their, shower wasn't working. There's something here about people who were trying to get things out of you but not value you. Now they can't access you. Now they can't come to you with their issues. They're backed up. Is that allowed? I'm sorry, that was kind of lame. Don't hate me. We got the Two of Wands. This is a new job, a different path, an alternative route. For some of you, this is a significant departure from your career, and you're doing something that's a little bit of an experiment. Six of Swords. It's going to get you to smoother waters and higher stacks. We'll put it that way. Knight of Cups in the reverse. I'm going to caution you against talking to too many people about what's going on, especially if you walk into a bunch of money. Nobody really needs to know about your monies, okay? You're going to be in a much better position soon, and I do feel like there are people that it's not their business. They would get jealous with this Knight of Cups in the reverse. Especially if you consider somebody immature, don't be tempting them with that, okay? Just keep it to yourself. They don't need to know. Yeah. And then here's this love situation. 10 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, 9 of Pentacles. So now that somebody has basically been able to address a financial concern or a career concern, we have like a willingness to say, you know what, I feel more stable. I think I can go pursue that relationship that I want, or I feel like I can be with that person that I admire. It's up to you. It's a general reading. I don't know if this is somebody you already know. For many of you, it is because of this Twin Flames card. But this is somebody feeling like they're finally independent enough, or they have the money. They've overcome the obstacle. And so now they can have a reunion, or they can confess that what they really want is a commitment. So, well, that was a well-balanced meal, you guys. So we're going to give you monies and love. Ready, go. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. You all are amazing. I love you. I might even come back one more time tonight. We shall see. Hello there, upper echelon. You always beat me to it. Thank you. I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.